The importance technology in learning. Using technology involves students in the learning process. Students using technology become active participants in the learning process, not passive listeners. Using technology allows for the transition from school to work and school to college. Technology is used everywhere in math, science, engineering, transportation, manufacturing, and every business application you can think of, from sales, transaction, and inventory control to e-commerce. The use of technology is limitless. Using technology allows for free exchange of information. The widespread use of compatible word processor and graphic software for games allows information to be exchanged more easily than ever before. Using technology allows students to take ownership of the project. When these students are empowered to find their own answer, the learning process becomes much more interesting. Why is the use of technology in language learning important? External research showed that in 2000 there were about 1 billion English learners, but a decade later the number had doubled. Traditional teaching to some extent hinders students' ability to understand a particular language and also understand the structures, meaning, and function of language, and makes student receptions of knowledge passive. So, they are more difficult to reach communication targets with teacher instruction that directs the mindset and motivates students. Multimedia technology helps in the integration of teaching and learning and provides students with greater opportunities. So, teaching multimedia technology uniquely inspires student positive thinking and communication skills in social practice. Multimedia-based learning can offer an abundance of information to students, much more than textbooks, and help them to present a clear cultural background, rich content, and truly lively language material, which is much more natural and closer to life. Not only learners can improve their listening skill, but also learn other cultures, understand information through multiple channels. The main purpose of teaching English is to enable students to communicate both oral and written form, and to understand English text. The students can learn all language skills like listening, speaking, reading, and writing, and language complement, grammar, pronunciation, and vocabulary. Widianto et al. 2014 stated, among the language skills, writing seems to be the most difficult one in the sense that it needs a long process starting from brainstorming up to final product. In addition, it involves some writing elements such as content, grammatical, function, vocabulary, and the mechanic like punctuation, capitalization, and spelling. Because of that, writing is not easy. It needs a hard work. In writing, we have to produce word, phrase, sentence, and paragraph at the same time. It is way of learning. None of us can write much of interest without first thinking, probing, observing, asking questions, experimenting, and reading. Padlet. Padlet is an application to create an online bulletin board that you can use to display information for any topic. Padlet can be used by students and by teachers. With Padlet, you can create an online post-it board that you can share with any student or teacher you want. Just give them the unique Padlet link. Padlet allows you to insert ideas anonymously or with your name. It's easy to use and very handy. The most common use for teaching and learning currently are discussion board, class blog, group portfolio, group exercise. Discussion board is the tutor posts a question and all students respond. Classbook is for sharing research, feedback, and question about an assignment. Group portfolio, students post their work in progress for peer review, for example, mood board. Group exercise is teams are given different themes to research and record their finding on a Padlet, then share with the whole class in a face-to-face presentation. Key benefit of Padlet: highly visual and intuitive collaborative tools that supports the university pedagogic approach of active blended learning. Enhanced features in the backpack license include ability to create unlimited Padlets, arrange Padlets into folders, and technical supports for all users. User can collaborate in variety of ways, including image, audio, and video. This helps to foster an environment that is rich with shared resources. Link document can be uploaded and viewed within Padlet, so users don't have to download them, making Padlet an ideal platform for students to share their work with staff and peers. Thank you.
So I will tell you the type of Padlet. They are wall, canvas, stream, grid, shelf, back channel are suited to a variety of uses, for example, canvas. Posts can be arranged on link, making this template ideal for mind mapping. Padlet update in real time. No need to refresh the browser to see change. Flexible collaboration student. Staff can collaborate with professionals, schools, students from other institutions such as Erasmus without the requirement for everyone to have a NIL login. Padlet in the classroom. Use a Padlet to collect web quest links and information to share with students. By leaving the wall open to comments, selecting input, discussion, or viewpoints from students. And next, assign a student project where students choose their theme and design a wall around it. For example, have students create a wall about an environmental issue. They can include picture, audio or video, links, and other information to display. Use as a new format for book report. Use a wall for grammar or vocabulary words. Create walls for debate or viewpoints. Post assignment, reminders, or study skill on a wall. And the last, use the Padlet site to create a wall with the goings on in class. Embed your walls in a blog, wiki, or website.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sinta Widianto and I want to explain about Poplab. Okay, first of all, Poplab is a mind mapping application and graphic organizer that helps students think and learn visually. With Poplab, learners can capture facts, thoughts, and ideas in different ways and immediately connect and visualize the relationship between them. Okay, the next slide is about the use of Poplab in the classroom. The first, organization, exercise to organization thinking skills, and the second, working memory, help user consolidate information in an organized manner, and the third, writing. Learning how to write concise but effective sentences is a skill that should learn. The next slide, student can using Poplab and creating one by hand is that the ideas can be easily moved around and color-coded, and that photo or image can be easily inserted instead of written idea. Students add idea by double tapping on the screen to create a cell or bubble. Inside the bubble, students have the option to type text in the middle of the bubble, use their finger to draw a sketch with the pencil, add a photo taken with their camera, add a photo from their gallery, and the last, color code and resize each bubble. Okay, the next slide tells about tips for using Poplab. Okay, first, for drawing sketch with the pencil, enlarge the bubble, draw the sketch, then resize the bubble down to its smaller size. And the next, select multiply bubbles, tap each one with 2 fingers. And the next, you can copy a bubble by holding your finger on the bubble. And the next, paste in image copy from elsewhere by tapping and holding your finger on a bubble. And the next is move the entire Poplab by dragging your finger outside of a bubble. The next, move one bubble around the screen by dragging your finger inside of a bubble. You can cut, copy, paste text with and between bubbles by tapping and holding on the text. A selection of buttons will appear which allow you to cut, copy, paste the text. The next, create a new branch between 2 bubbles by tapping on the bubble, then tapping on the gray circle just outside the bubble, then dragging your finger to the bubble you want to connect to. And the next, color code your bubbles so each similar idea or word in the same color. And the last, change the arrangement, left, center, right, justified, or size on the text by tapping and holding on a word, then tapping on select or select all. A new dialog box appears on the right side of the screen to alter the text. This is done while in text mode, so tap the T on the bubble before selecting new words. Okay, that's all for us, and we hope the presentation can help you to learn English more better. And thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.